Okay, probably the last one of the day. Hey. Let's look at this hand. Well, it's missing a 1, which is always a bad reason to keep a 2-land hand on the draw with no scry or anything, and with no ways to interact with a cheap deck. I mean, this would be pretty good if I knew I was playing against blue-white, but again, you can tell me in the chat if that's bad. Not chat. Just text me or something. It was bad. I'm going to keep this. I mean, it's not that much, but I have Magma Jet. Ooh, it's black-white mid-range probably, which is generally a good matchup, but I'm not sure about this hand. Oh my god, he's going to Thoughtseize me. And yeah, so there goes Magma Jet. I'll take a free shock though. Well, I'll take a free Helix actually. Yeah, no surprise he took Magma Jet. Ah, paid off. He's going to pay. He's going to Thoughtseize again. No, he's not going to Thoughtseize again. I'm not going to cast Shock because I don't want to die to Pakra. I do not need this land. I have enough lands now. Might as well take the shock with Thoughtseize. Ooh, wow! Read the bones. Yes. You go ahead. I mean, not much choice if that's what your hand is. Top and bottom. Top and bottom, yeah. That's fine. Oh, another land. Awkward. Right. So, Boros Charm. Ooh, hello. That is greedy. Yeah. I'm not quite LSB. Thoughtseize, eh? I am going to Boros Charm in response because this is basically going to kill him. It's going to take. It's probably going to take the Helix, which is unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, he's made a profit, I suppose, on life and time, so that one seems fine. Yeah, he's just no real alternative but to attack with Mutavault, I suppose. Skullcrack. Oh man, I have a really good habit of drawing like the nuts against black-white. Probably a bit early to celebrate though. Still need to draw another burn spell, but if they do have Devour Flesh, then I have the Skullcrack for it. So. Yeah, so they're not making Obsidat or Blood Baron, which means I'm not too worried about having to actually fire this stuff off. Just going to hold it back for now. I mean, I guess at this point, like, I'm just shocking them with the not going after the Pakra if he does play one, because it's going to take 2 spells. Oh, this could be bad. This could actually be one of those nonsense cards. Nonsense card. Here it is. Blood Baron of Vizkopa. I'm going to just fire the shock off now. Lightning Strike. That's enough mana. And they don't have Devour Flesh, so... Could be something in 1 mana I don't know about, but I don't think so. Boros, Bloodbaron of Viscopa, you are not quite in time. So we could actually just be black-white with an extra Scryland, which is cool. What I'm not going to need against this deck is Searing Blood, because they probably only have afterboard Pack Rat, and maybe not even Pack Rat. So Glares don't kill Obsidat or Bloodbaron, and neither do Chain to the Rocks. So I'm quite limited. Normally I'd board in, I think I'd board in Chandras. I'm not sure. I'll take this random burn spell. And I'd board in, I don't even know I'd board in Banishing Light. I might as well board in this Wear Tear, just on the off chance, because they probably have Banishing Light. If they have Banishing Light, then this Glare might not be terrible. Doesn't kill any of the Dooders. Is it worth making that punt? I know those sorts of decks do play a couple of Banishing Lights usually, but whether it's worth a punt over a shock or two, I don't know. I think it's fairly likely he'll have a Banishing Light, and so I think on balance, if I play a couple of Glares over a couple of shocks, it's not going to be too bad, because the shocks aren't really great. And if they do have Fiendslayer Paladins in the board, then I'm going to be paid off for that, I think. I'm on the draw. I think I'm going to keep this. This looks like a duress. Actual Thoughtseize. Excellent. Let's see what he takes. I'll be worried if he takes the Glare, actually. I'd rather he didn't. Takes Pyro. Okay, so he's probably a bit low on removal spells. He's got a draw step on. Given the fact that I've got Chandra's Phoenixes, I definitely want this land. Maybe just didn't have a cheap removal spell. Of course, I mean the deck full of them. Duress. What will Duress take? Like I say, I think I'd be slightly more worried if the Glare goes, because then he almost certainly has a Fiendslayer. He takes Lightning Strike. That's reasonable, because it means it's harder for me to curve out. And I'm probably going to want to save the Skullcrack for later, for if he gets Obsidian going or something, or Bloodbaron. Of course, the other thing he probably has in his deck, thinking about it, is Elspeth. Although he may board them out in this match for curve reasons, but there's no more certain way to lose a game than just to get Elspeth. So I guess there's probably enough targets, or potentially enough targets to make it better than Shock. The fact that it leaves it with Pack Rat. Oh, it's one of these games. So let's get this Phoenix going. Depending on what I draw, it makes a real difference to whether or not I can actually race. Seems kind of obvious, but as it looks like I'm doing 4 a turn, whereas this is going to be 2 followed by 6 followed by 12. Is that right? Yeah, which just kills me. So my 4 followed by 4 doesn't really do it. So I really need to spell like absolute pronto. That could be a reason why shock's better than not shock. Oh, that's even pyromancer. Oh well. Okay. So. Well, I've got the option of basically tapping out for another Phoenix. Or I could play the Sacred Foundry untapped, play the Pyromancer, then Skullcrack, which I think I like. Going to attack in. So I'm going to go with Young Pyromancer. I guess that's a good reason to take Young Pyromancer from his side, is to mean that he can just actually race without jump blockers. See, I guess this now leaves him in a little bit of an awkward position where he can't just send everything, potentially. I mean, he may still do that this turn, but he's decided not to, which is good. Or has he? No, I'm talking rubbish. He's going to send them both, and then... grumble. I keep fecking up those stops. It's so frustrating, this game. Well, he's not going to make a go anyway, so I guess that means I'm paid off for making a mistake. Having a think. Is this still game 1? I've no idea. No, it's not. It's game 2. Of course, I've got Glare Heresy in the board. In the main deck now. 3 mana, mix a copy of Pakrat. Okay. Gonna Skullcrack for curve purposes. Make a token. Temple of Triumph, not actually what I wanted to draw there. And certainly not what I want to draw next turn. So I'm going to send in 4. Then probably what I'm going to do is block one of them to avoid dying, and then, I mean, there's an argument that says I could just block 2 because he's going to make a Pakrat, which means I'm getting on the ground. So I might as well save myself the damage. I mean, I would only take 4, I'm going to 8. Next turn I'm dying anyway, so from this damage, because there'll be 4 5/5s attacking. So I have to block with something. So he also has Mutavault, which I should pay attention to. If he makes, okay, let's declare attacks. Sorry. So if he makes Mutavault into a rat, and then also makes a Pakrat, that's Yeah, it puts me on 10, so puts me on 2. Blackrat's kind of a frustrating card. See what I draw. I draw Stoke the Flames. Intriguing. So we're going to attack and then play the game of who blinks first. So makes Packrat. So he's going to block and get a 3. So should I just Stoke now? Probably should just Stoke now, right? Because if they've got Devour Flesh, then like it don't really make a great deal of difference. Just do it in response. It's got Devour Flesh. Devour Flesh targets himself. Seems good. Yeah, he's dead. I'm dead, sorry. Okay, I'm going to sideboard, but I'm going to need to break this video.